Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So in the last part we decided to help our friend Jowan escape, and that's what we're doing. We're kind of lost at the moment. Not lost, but we gotta find another way through. And hopefully we finish this soon because I'm really low on health. I keep dying and stuff. So maybe this way? No? Take all. So this is just storage. Okay. No. So let's go this way. Already got that. I'm not sure where to go now. They're saying to find another way, but like, where? Oh, okay.
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
You're not suggesting we break down
Look
the wall?
carefully. The mortar's damp and decaying here. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
You'll have to help me then.
If we work together, we can shift it. Come on.
Of course.
Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
There's no need to move it further. To find something. Why do I have to do everything? Can't y'all do something? Oh, what's this?
There's something odd about that statue.
Yeah? Why would this be in here?
How should I know? It's magical. This is a room of magical objects.
Greetings.
Oh
Maker's
gosh.
breath, did it just say something?
It looks like it just talked to us.
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Please stop talking. Anchor Valerius?
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
This girl is so needy, I swear. There's something up with her. I don't even know, okay? There's something up. Artifact. Oh, okay. Did we get it?
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Jowan, I swear. God, he's so needy. I should have not. Oh, I should have not helped him.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowan's phylactery. Quickly.
Where would it be?
With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Okay. Oh.
Time for more practice.
No.
Why can't you just die? Why couldn't this be easier? Nature is with us!
on potions. What about this one? Oh, he had a lot. Health potions and stuff. Girl, we need that. Oh, here's a chest. Take. Cool. So, do we go up here? It doesn't even look like there's anything up here. Oh, what's this?
Huh.
Oh, we found it. You see, Jowan,
That's my
something. Oh, I didn't even read that. Sorry.
You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
What just happened?
And I am free.
Let us move on then. Then let us move on.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
New screenshot. Okay, so we're done. Okay, where do we go? Oh, there's a way out over here.
Yes.
Yes.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
This looks bad.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Erling. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the circle.
Oh no.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told
I
me
should
what you
have,
did with this
no.
plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
What about me? Wait, am I the initiate?
The mage's prison. No.
Oh wait, no. She's the
Please,
initiate.
no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Ah! What the heck? Ah!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you
I
never...
admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Ugh! That's like
Are you all
really
right?
graphic.
Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
Me neither. He lied to me.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Yes, Jowan.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
She didn't know.
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
I know, I'm
Did
sorry.
you take anything important from the repository?
No.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Jowan's the one you want. Jowan's the one you want.
You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Oh no.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger
What? No,
to
I'm
all
not.
of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
But I am a mage. My place is
Don't be
here.
a fool. You have assisted a Malefica. You must know what awaits you in the Circle.
Death?
A waste of your gift. I offer you something more.
What's he doing? Stop him! You're not taking this mage away.
You know Duncan can invoke the right of conscription if he wishes. We must comply.
Why?
If the Grey Wardens wish to conscript someone, neither Lord nor King can deny them.
Then I shall let my fate
Rhaegar,
decide it for me.
mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes. Come. Your new life awaits.
Sucks. I didn't want to leave the circle. I wanted to stay and live like Harry Potter. I should have said something.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of
the
Ostagar,
hinterlands.
on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all.
Oh, wow.
Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best. Of
Excellent.
course.
We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome.
Yay.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
Doesn't
I'd
mean
hoped
he's
for a
not
war like in the
coming.
tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god? But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Cool, I'm a Grey Warden.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take Darkspawn very seriously. He didn't seem to take Darkspawn very
True.
seriously. Okay, he's like, true.
Despite the
Keep
victory
going.
so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard... You could if you were not such a fool. Do you think there's any danger?
Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is this ritual so
The
secret?
joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Necessary? Is this anything like the
It
harrowing?
is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon.
Wonderful. Let's get this over
Feel
with then.
free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Ah!
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this
Cool.
bridge, should you need to.
We're gonna meet Alistair. I'm not even. Oh wait, I accidentally clicked that. Cool. So let's just look around. This is so cool. So this is high graphics. So it looks like my computer can handle high graphics. So let's just keep using the high graphics.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about the Austin.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Teyrn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Teyrn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Teyrn Loghain wild, that does. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it?
There's
the king
dog.
has his
Oh
kennels
yeah,
on the west
Cullen
side of
gets a
camp.
dog from Ferelden.
Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Oh no. I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
Wait, I think we can.
Somewhere I can direct you?
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey
Try
Warden
heading north.
Alistair.
I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
Okay, so before we start any of this stuff, I said that I would read from the codex because I haven't been reading from the codex. I got journal. Okay. Codex. Just because I want to learn a lot, so I'm just gonna read it for like the last 10 minutes of this part it's gonna be. So Archdemon. In the darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on until at last they found their prize. Their god, their betrayer, they slept the sleeping dragon, their taint twisted even the false god, and the whispered awoke last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all nations of the world. The first blight. Theodos 8-7. The false dragon god of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded them, the Magisters, to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens, twisted, corrupted, leads to the Darkspawn and a full-scale invasion of the land. A blight. Cool. Deep Stalker. A fool trusts his eyes. A wise man feared every rock is a deep stalker. Dwarven saying. Possibly the strangest of all the creatures found in the deep roads, it is the deep stalker. Tes Pedam, as the dwarves call them. Hunt in packs, generally by burrowing underground, and then striking when their prey is in their mindset. Stalkers come in several types. Spitters have venom glands and can spit secretions that slow or endure their prey. Jumpers hurl themselves at their targets, knocking them down and making the kill easier. The most common variety scares its prey, leaving the unfortunate victim helpless against the rest of the pack. Rage Demon. Encountered in the Faith, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight, a thing of pure fire. Its body seemingly made of amorphous lava, and its eyes two pinpricks of baleful light are radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire, and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than most other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise, the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade when it's specifically summoned by a mage to do his biting. Sloth Demon. As I looked up the creature and it had become me, a variety of copy of my form, of my very mind, stared back at me as if from within a mirror. I thought surely this was a trick, an illusion meant to put me off guard, but as I engaged the thing with my sword, it fought me with maneuvers that I recognized. It parried as I parried, it swung as I swung. It spoke to me and said things that I only could know. I think this was a demon. Of sloth has no form or identity of its own. It is envy as much as sloth, I believe, and mine was not the first shape it stole that day. An expert from a transcribed deposition of Tyrannus, Templar commander of Cumberland, 390 Towers. The most difficult assumption for some who study demons to overcome is a notion that a sloth demon is in and out of itself slothful. If that were so, it would seem highly unlikely that any such demons would cross the veil into our own world, or once here would fight to possess any creature with a will of its own, and we know both these things to not be the case. Certainly some demons are lazy and complacent, but who knows? Perhaps these creatures even cultivate such a reputation. The truth is that demons of sloth are named so because this is the portion of the human psyche that they feed upon. Doubt, apathy, entropy, they seek to spread these things. The sloth demon hides in its forms, a master of shapes and disguises, always in the last place you look, and from its hiding place it spreads its influence. A community afflicted by demon of sloth could soon become a dilapidated pit where injustices are allowed to pass without comment, and none of the residents could be aware that such a change has even taken place. The sloth demon weakens tires. What does that say? Tears at the edges of consciousness and would much rather render its victim helpless than engage in a true conflict. Such creatures are best faced with only a great deal of will and only with an eye to piercing their many disguises. Okay. Giant spider. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of the magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In such places, spirits and demons pass into the world of living and attempt to take control over living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts, however. Some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the fade, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents, in combat studies of them have been few, and full range of their abilities are unknown. Wisp. A great deal is made of most powerful demons, those that are abominations and those that have changed the history of Theodos. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps. A silver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either it had existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or it has been destroyed. Often so we've found by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to the one concept that created a hatred of all living things. While its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindless attack when encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas, being mistaken for lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be the very limit of their running. From the journal of former senior enchanter Melias, one of the Circle Rivain declared apostate in 920 Dragon Age. Okay, it is rather unfair that the reputation of the wolf possesses in Ferelden, for a people that is so clearly harbored a distress of wolves that border on the unreasonable that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past where demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. These werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with great distrust. From Legend of Ferelden by Mother Alais of Denerim, 910 Dragon. An attack by wolves upon civilized folk happened rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of darkspawn. Rise onto the surface, their presence dramatically alters, and the savage nature of normal beasts. In Blight's past, as the corruption of darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Theodos, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. A blight wolf is one such example, mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its packed instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption very long. Cool, so we read the creatures. That's all we'll read for today, and then we'll just go through these as parts go on. So that's gonna be it for this part. Thank you guys for watching. I'm like so excited for because we got out of the Circle of Magi, so we're going on a new adventure. So thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next part. Bye. Have a great day.